Jerry here, KO Media, with prospect 1-0, Tiernan Bradley.
How's it going, Jerry?
Very well, very well. So you're fighting in just a couple of hours here, so thank you very much for seeing us.
Yep.
Before the fight. But you're bloody relaxed. What's going on there?
It's just the personality that I have. I'm very relaxed. Some people say I'm almost too relaxed. That I need to hype myself up before I get into the ring. But I prefer just to be calm. Calm and cool, as they call it.
So you have a short warm up, just a couple of hours. You go down shortly after this.
Yeah, well, I'll have a good warm up. Stephen will warm me up. Do some pads, bit of skipping, bit of stretching, shadow boxing, and then just get in there and perform. I can't wait to get in there for my second professional fight, and maybe it'll last longer from my first professional fight, but I don't know. I'm not making no promises.
Yeah, I heard that you're saying you wanted to get a few rounds in this time, yeah?
Yeah, a few rounds. Like the last time it was one round, so it wasn't even a round. It was two minutes, and I put him down within maybe 12 seconds. So I'm hoping this guy's going to be a lot tougher. I think he is a lot tougher. He's went the distance with a lot of tough fighters. Yeah. Like Tennyson, even James Tennyson, put in the perspective, stopped him in the first round. Yeah. So if I can stop him in the first round, it'll put in a bit of aspect that if I stop in the first round, I've got the same kind of punching power as Tennyson. Well, if you have the same punching power as Tennyson, you go far in this game, because he's classed as the triple G of UK and Ireland. Okay, so basically what you're saying is you want to put in lots of rounds, then suddenly you thought of Tennyson and you want to put him away in the first now. Well, if he goes away in the first, you know what I mean. If he goes away in the first, I'm happy.
Absolutely.
That's if he stays on his feet. But if I can get 4 or 5 rounds out of him, I'll be very, very happy.
As a professional, if you see the finish, you have to go for it.
Exactly. If you don't go for the finish, something might happen later in the fight. You might get a cut. You can't switch off in this game.
Yeah, he's won a few as well. He's won quite a few.
He has, he's won 14 fights, but he's been beat 24 times. But if you take a look at some of the guys that has beat him, they're all like 19-0, 7-0, 8-0. I'm only 2-0.
Yeah.
So
well, don't count your chickens yet. You're 1-0, aren't you?
I'll be 2-0 after this. Yeah.
But that's a problem though, in a way. And I won't put this in about taking things for granted. You can never ever take it for granted.
Yeah, you can't take it for granted. You
can be confident, but don't take it for granted.
Yeah, exactly. Some people. You can go out, I've seen some prospects in the UK that have went in there, and especially now during COVID, whenever some of the fights that are on terrestrial TV, like on Hennessy shows or on Eddie Hearn shows, they're thrown into tough fights with tough fellas, on their pro debuts, and they thought they're just going to go in there and win their pro debut easy, but they go in there and they almost get beat. As you say, never to take anything for granted. You go in there, you have to prepare for 100%. Even if it is just for your first fight, you're not going to get an easy run. Every person has to be prepared 100%.
Yeah, one thing I was going to say was very few Irish boxers, North and South, fought this year, and you're with an agency.
Slater Sports Consultancy, yeah.
And they've got people out right, well, not right, left and centre, just in Spain and Poland, Belgium coming up.
Yeah, Belgium coming up.
So you seem to be in a very tight team. I saw loads of guys congratulating you by Conor. So
yep. So we've got a great team behind us. Conor's been flat out trying to get us here, there, and everywhere. We could. It's not just Spain or Belgium. We could have been out anywhere in the world. That's how many contacts Conor has, and how many contacts Stephen has as well. Professional boxing is if you don't have a team behind you, you're not going to go far in this game. If you got a great team behind you, and they can get you the right fights, you can go a long way in this business.
You can, and I know there was a pandemic for 9 months, but down south there wasn't. Am I right in saying there wasn't one professional fight down south this year, 2020?
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Days to go.
Absolutely not.
So I see there's a few heading out to Spain though.
Yeah, I think there's the Boxing Ireland might be putting on a show on January 23rd or something like that.
And I think O'Rourke's Gym is going to be back for sure.
Oh yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back in February. Hoping. There could be a few shows in February. But I think we'll probably be based out here for the next half or the first half of 2021. So it'll be great for you as well. You know,
Up the road.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Alicante, I hope it's a bit.
Well, I think it is. I think it could be in Alicante or Malaga. It just depends on the people that we work with.
So we've heard of the Mac mansion. Is there going to be an O mansion?
I don't know. We're gonna have to. We could book out a villa or something for us. Do like a documentary. It'd be good, wouldn't it? Do like a full month.
Anyway, it'd be remiss of me not to mention what you're best known for, perhaps, before you really got into professional boxing, was sparring with a certain Mr. C. McGregor.
Ah, yeah.
Well, very good. Tiernan Bradley, another solid sparring partner. Come in and they can last. Some people can't last, and I don't blame them. This life's not for everyone.
Yeah.
And there's one very interesting thing he said, that this guy can go on all day.
Yeah.
So is that one of your strengths? Is your cardio?
Yeah. Well, I've got like my fitness. Like I was able to go maybe 9 rounds with McGregor in sparring. You know what I mean? So like we weren't doing 3 or 4 rounds. We were doing 9 rounds. It was almost like a fight every single day, as he was getting ready for a 12-rounder, obviously.
Yeah.
So even that back then, I couldn't. I had never done more than maybe 5 rounds sparring as an amateur, and I was able to do 9 rounds, and I think he was very happy with that. Some of the fighters couldn't even last 9 rounds. So so I was one of the main sparring partners. I had done over maybe 60 rounds with him. Yeah. So as you said there, like that would be one of my strengths. But I know how to pace myself as well. You know, I know how to slow the pace down to my game. Yeah. Slow it down and then speed it up, and slow it down and speed it up. That's all about pacing yourself in this game. You know, be able to do the 9 to 12 rounds instead of just blasting somebody out in 3 rounds and then being wrecked for the next friggin' 9. You know.
Well, listen, without telling tales out of school, can he box?
He can box, yeah. Like you have to remember that Conor was a boxer before he even started doing kickboxing and like that in Crumlin. So that's the way he started out, which is his main martial art. But he can box. He can box 100%, and he has like he's been schooled by Phil Sutcliffe Senior, you know, and as you know, Stephen, like he's one of the legends in Dublin boxing, isn't he? Yeah. You know, he's one of the legends in Dublin boxing, so he's learning off no dope, you know.
Yeah.
It was a good performance. I made it last. I wanted a few rounds out of it. Yeah. Wanted to take a few punches to feel the other gloves. So I was happy to get the few knockdowns and a bit of a highlight reel.
Yeah. Are you going to be kind of watching your social media as much as your ring craft?
Ah, yes, of course. Like me and Stephen here, you know, we've been looking after our social medias massively with O'Rourke's Gym. Give O'Rourke's Gym a follow, and Stephen Denton. Like,
is he over there, is he? Hiding?
Yeah, he's hiding in the corner.
How you doing, Jerry?
Oh, good, man. See you later.
We've been keeping our social medias real tight at the moment. Throwing out a lot of content for all the fans to follow, and we've got a massive following there at O'Rourke's Gym, with Johnny Rashman keeping everybody up to date. But yeah, it's just learning off. That's the way the social media and where the money's gonna go is. You know, documentaries, and people want to know what you're doing, what you're eating before your fight. Yeah. You know, and it's keeping them updated.
And what you put in your hair.
Exactly, and what you put in your hair. You know, so if that's going to make me money, then that's what I'm going to do. You know.
Anyway, listen, I know Stephen is itching there to get you down on pads and get you ready. Yeah. So
thank
really
you, Jerry.
Appreciate you taking the time out.
Thank you very much.
And tonight, or this afternoon, either you're going to enjoy a few rounds or out in the first. One of the two.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, Jerry. Cheers. Thank you.